Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a great day today. Today we're going to talk about the North America Arms 22 Magnum or 22 WMR. These retail for about $250 to $270 depending on where you buy it from. Originally called Rocky Mountain Arms, but the company was sold in 1972 and was renamed to North America Arms in 1974. Their revolvers are 5-shot, single-action rimfire guns. They are available in multiple calibers from 22 long rifle, 22 short, and in this 22 Magnum. This particular one is a limited edition Anti-Venom version of it. They come in 2 barrel lengths. This one is 1 5/8 inch with a very attractive snakeskin head engraved on the left side of the frame here by black ice coatings in Utah. Very cool design. This 22 originally came with the big thick snakeskin grips on there. I didn't really care for them a lot. I didn't like them at all. They were big and bulky. I just didn't like it. So I sanded them down with some 15,000 grit sandpaper, and they turned this color red like the other 22 North America Arms that I have. That's just a regular 22 short. It's not a Magnum. And then I just polished the wood up with some gun oil. I like this much better than the big thick bulky grip that originally came on here. I had ordered 2 pearl handles for off of Amazon. I thought they were going to be just like this, but they were also big and bulky. I didn't care for them, so they're just set aside someplace. I didn't like them too much. I really like the thin design here like my other one had on there. So that's what I went for. That's a perfect thickness to hold it for this little gun. It's perfect to hold in your hand, and I like it a lot. The top strap frame and the barrel on this are a matte stainless steel finish along with the cylinder flutes here. And then the rest of the cylinder body is polished in stainless steel, which gives it a nice contrast. As you can see, I polished this whole gun. That's why it's so shiny. The stainless steel is absolutely beautiful on here. This originally came with a kind of a dark gray finish like this on the frame here on this Behrman 32 Special. Just that very dark, dull look that I didn't care for too much, so one day I was bored, so I started polishing it, and that's how it came out, and I like it a lot. It's very, very shiny. Like I said, the grips on here are small, but they're perfectly fine for this handgun. The small hammer here is serrated. About 4 pounds only to pull this back. These revolvers, especially this 22 Magnum model, in my opinion, are very handy to have around. The Anti-Venom versions are available through the Bill Hicks and Company, and they take this gun to a whole new nother level. It's about 6.3 ounces empty, 6.9 ounces loaded. It's got a almost 5 pound trigger, 4.83. The width of it is 0.85 inches, and the height is 2.78. Again, guys, a very cool little gun to add to your collection or as a backup gun. I had previously made a video how I made a nice little case for this. It's on my channel. You might go check it out. But I made this little pocket carrying case out of a eyeglass case that my reading glasses came into. I cut the access off and just stitched up the bottom on here, and it made a perfect little case for this to carry. To load and unload, it's got this little push pin here that you push in and pull the rod out, and then the cylinder pops out, allowing you to load and unload. And also for spent shell casings, you can use this push rod to push out the spent shell casings. I have read some places where it says not to shoot 22 long rifle out of here or 22 shorts out of here. But honestly, I've shot all 3 rounds out of here, and I've never had an issue with it. So I guess that would be your call. I just wanted to see if it would work, and it worked actually pretty good with 22 shorts and 22 long rifles, compared to these Magnum loads here. Just a great gun to have around, guys. I like it a lot. It's a little time consuming to load, but once you do it a few times, you'll get in the hang of it, and it's pretty simple. Like I said, the hammer's easy to grasp with these serrations on the side of it. With the hammer in the half cock position, which helps loading and unloading. And like I said, to load, you pull the hammer in the half cock position, grasp the cylinder, push pin, release, and pull it out. Very simple. And then you load and reinstall. These little 22s have hammer safety slots in between each of the cartridge chambers, which are right here. And it's great because that prevents accidental discharge if you were to drop this little thing. In between each chamber is a safety notch on there. Very well made design. It's very much more safer than this Bond Arms I did a review on, as far as, worrying about the hammer and stuff. It's a cool little feature on this that's very simple to have cock and get in one of the notches there. You manually rotate the cylinder to one of these notches and lower the hammer. When you pull the hammer back, the cylinder rotates to the next chamber. For the sights, the rear sight here, it has this little groove right here for the rear sight, and then the front sight is just your standard half-round blade right here on top of the barrel. Not very accurate, but let me tell you guys, this thing is very fun to shoot. You will really enjoy it. I have about 400 rounds through this thing. The gun's been very reliable. It's comfortable to shoot, and it's nice looking. Even though you have to cock the hammer and aim every time you shoot it, it's still fairly simple. My final thoughts on the gun. Would I carry this as an EDC? Yes, I would, and I have. This has been my EDC for about the last 5 years. I take this thing with me everywhere I go. It's very easy to conceal, and it's not as big and bulky as, the roughneck here, or, a big pistol. Even though I love this Sky 9mm, it fits beautiful in your hand. It feels absolutely great in your hands. There's just something about this that I love, and I love having this gun with me and carrying it with me. Like I said, it's been very fun to shoot. So I very much so would use this as my EDC, or I even have as a backup gun that I take into the woods with me. The pros and cons. The pros is it's easy to conceal. It's reliable, very lightweight, simple to operate, but most of all, it's affordable. And the cons, the only really thing is it's a small rimfire chambered. It's hard to shoot accurate with it. Low capacity and slow to load. But that's about it. Those cons are nothing to, give any negative response to it. Like I said, once you shoot it a couple of times, you can get into a pattern of loading and unloading, and it literally just takes seconds to load and unload. But you guys will absolutely love shooting this thing. Let me know what you guys think. How many of you guys have them? Do you guys keep this as everyday carry? And check out my video about my case. Let me know what you guys think about this case. It's very simple to make. Like I said, it was an old case that came with my reading glasses. And that's about it, guys. Like I said, let me know what you guys think about it. Thanks again for watching. I hope you guys all have a great day. I'll see you guys again. Take care.